What's going on, Nesty Besties? How is everybody doing tonight? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. How are you all? It's great to see everybody in the nest as usual. Who do we have here tonight? Who do we have here? It's nighttime on the East Coast, where I live. What time is it for you? Are you up in the middle of the night? Can you not sleep? Maybe we can help. Put you right out. Okay, let's see. We got Fran in the nest. Hello, Fran. Nice to see you as always. We have Tracy Cat. How are you doing, Tracy Cat? Nice to see you. We got Brandon the Trash King. Hi, Brandon. All right, Spooky Von Sweets is in the nest. Rosebud is here. We got Too Broken to Be here. Lucy Jane 12. Bourgeois B. Danielson. Can we be a bald eagle today? Maybe someday, but you know what? Nothing's stopping you from being a bald eagle. Any day you want. Any day. We got Olga K. Howdy back to you. Mash TF. Happy Saturday. Marwa's in the nest with some lovely butterflies. That is beautiful, Marwa. Lovely. I'm sorry. Too broken to be here. You had a loss. Your sister-in-law, a purple butterfly. Oh, too broken to be here. I'm very, very sorry for your loss. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, put some purple hearts and some butterflies in the chat for too broken to be here's sister-in-law. I'm very sorry for your loss. So sorry. We have Sachi Bell here in the nest. We have Lucy Jane 12. Oh, we've got Sea Life, Oceana Song. Rosebud is here. I think I already said hi, but hi again. You know, Little Seven is here. Thank you, everybody. Human Being is in the nest. Joanna Freedom, Kelly NYC, Swamp Duck, Diane Woods is here. Sachi Bell, Grateful Little Farm, Angel of Glass, Militia Bunny, Emotional Support Muffin, Jennifer Levine, Chrissy Meow, Irving Transplant, One-Eyed Flo, Camel Whisperer, Small Mortician, hi, Ramble On, hello, Leanna DG, hi, we got Dr. Ray, You're Not Late at All, we got Darkest Coven, Dumpster Rolos, Diane Woods, Jenny, Kelly Loomis, Don't Tell Your Boss You're Listening, never, we would never. Tammy M is here. Nice. All right. I'm sure I didn't get everybody. If I missed you, it's not intentional at all whatsoever. 2 Dalmatians in the pit. Hey. Ponupify. Hello. Grace Style. Nice to see everybody. Thank you, everybody, for the nice hearts and butterflies. Very nice. Gas Station Sushi's here. EM is in the nest. Fantastic. Okay, wonderful. Thank you, everybody. All right. So she is eating koshari, which is it's considered to be the national Egyptian dish. Okay, she has eaten it before. It's definitely not. I've tried it one time when I lived in Egypt. It's not a dish that I enjoy. It's all carbs. Hi, Foodie Beauty. How are you? Welcome to the chat. Maribella, you're offended, Marwa. I know, Fran. I'm glad to see you today, live in the chat. Yes. Yeah. Polar Pinup is here. Hey, so many carbs. And, I'm not, I do like carbs, but, I try to keep them under control, basically. And koshari is all carbs. It is one of the least expensive meals you can buy in Egypt, and that's why it's very popular. So I've tried it once. I didn't care for it. It didn't have much flavor to me. It was it's mostly a texture thing, I think. And the tomato sauce is very spicy, but there's not much of it. It's kind of just poured on top. And it's rice, pasta, lentils, fried onions, and there's not a lot to it. And I went to like the kosher places in Egypt, and it wasn't great. So, you never liked her taste in foods, Joanna Freedom. She's got the taste of like a 12-year-old. Leonie Mac, you've been a member for a month. Fantastic. Thank you, Leonie Mac. Thank you. Hey, Sniper Love. Happy Saturday to you. Beware the liar's slayer. Dying Duckfit has been a member for a month. My blood sugar was spiking just watching her. I'm sure. Foodie Beauty is dead. Long live everyday Mariam. I mean, hey, if she says Foodie Beauty no longer exists, we will take her at her word, right, Brandon? And thank you for being a member for a month. Yeah, ding dong, the witch is dead. Now we're Mariam. Okay. Foodie Beauty says, not even the beatus can keep me apart from my true love, carbs. I hear ya. I mean, we can see that is the case for you. Yeah, I get it. Not a very flattering photo of you that you're using for your new profile picture. Carb load for mental break, down, spot on. Jeff, right. Hasn't she changed the cameo? No, she said she was keeping the cameo at Foodie Beauty. That's what she said. So she's rebranding entirely to Mariam, but then she posted a community tab post saying, but except for cameo, I'm going to stick with Foodie Beauty. Okay, well, there's no consistency with anything. There's, yeah, I don't know. Oh, thank you, Wiener Wagon. I like your voice. I like your voice. I like your name, Wiener Wagon. That's an interesting name. Hey, no judgment here. By eggplant, I mean dick. So yeah, thanks. Thank you. Hello, Patty. How are you? Nira is here. She's lost the plot. I think she did a long time ago. Usually at work and listening, EM. Glad to be able to be involved in chat tonight. Yes. Weekend chats. Knight says that's because someone swiped Everyday Mariam on Cameo. Did they? Oh, did they? Well, that makes sense. I'm like, if you're going to rebrand, you got to do it across the board. You can't be this name on this platform and that name on that platform. You gotta keep it the same. Yeah. Hey, little seven. Jack in the Box. Who'd want to pay $30 for a cameo from Revert Mariam? I think it's 25. 25 for about 30 seconds. Yeah. In case I love hot dogs, not wieners. Okay. Do you like eggplant? I mean, I don't know. That's what I thought of when I saw your name. Wiener Wagon. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry. Oh, Everyday Mariam, the human vacuum, PhD in nutrition. Pretty much. Beware the liar slayer. I have a wiener dog. Is she welcome? Is he welcome? All the wieners are welcome. All of them. Come on in. Get into the nest. Lurking while working. Hey, is it Vive? Or Viv? Viv. Welcome. And lurking while working and possibly twerking. Maybe. Okay. All right. Hey, as long as you're twerking modestly and or quickly, it's fine with me. I don't care. Yeah. Oh, we're definitely owls again. Poison Petty 4, yes. We had one day of identity crisis where we were a male cardinal at that. Yeah, but, we know who we are, so we don't have to play around with our identity like some others, I guess. Yeah, I don't want the Mary Ham thing on my channel. Okay, just we talked about it yesterday. Not everyone, of course, was here, but just letting you know, I think the Mary Ham thing is offensive to Muslims in general, not just to Chantal. So I would appreciate it if we keep that out of the chat. Let's see. Blink FM, just as boring. Oh yeah, she's boring no matter what she calls herself. She's boring AF. Definitely. Mm-hmm. I like Hebrew hot dogs, yeah. For sure, as long as they're kosher, why not? Kosher isn't always halal, but sometimes it is. I agree. I totally agree. Was it Anna Nuna? My chat's kind of skipping all over the place. I can't stand that. Let's see. I think it was Anna Nuna. But, yeah. Yep. We did talk about it quite a bit yesterday. You know, the whole Hamadan, because Ramadan is coming up. And I'm not looking forward to that. You know, when you insult a Muslim using, unhinged lady, thank you. When you insult a Muslim using a pig, ham, pork, all of that, you're insulting, there are other words you could use to insult Chantal. Why does it have to go to ham? Why? Nira. Hey, Nira. Welcome to Owlette. Welcome. And thank you, Big Turks and Quick Twerks, who gifted one Are You Serious membership, and it went to Jenny. Welcome, Jenny, and thank you, Big Turks and Quick Twerks. Awesome. Thank you so much. Fantastic. Okay. It's artist formerly known as Anna Noodle. I recognized your picture, and then I was scrolling through the chat looking for your name, and I'm like, I know I saw it. Maybe it wasn't her. Yeah. You know. I don't know. Everyone's very reckless with their words, thinking that, as long as we're insulting Chantal, it doesn't matter what we say. It actually does. It does. Yeah. Mariam is the name of a prophet. So it's not cool to bastardize it and make fun of it. Exactly. And you might enjoy the stream from yesterday. Unhinged Lady. We talked all about that. How Mariam is basically the Arabic name for Mary, the mother of Jesus. So... yeah, regardless of why Chantal chose that name, which, by the way, you do not have to choose an Arabic name when you revert. You don't. I didn't. I don't even know anyone who ever has done that, so I don't know what that's really all about. But she chose Mariam, and that is the mother of Jesus. We hold her in very high regard. So turning that into Mary Ham... enough is enough, really. Yeah. And people want to say, she used to wear ham-colored clothing, pink. Okay. That's fine. That was back in the day, and you could call it ham-colored clothing. Okay. But does she now? Not really. I haven't seen her wear anything that's ham-colored. But people want to say, we're referring to that. I'm sorry. That was well over a year ago. And you're still using ham. So, yeah. Just so you know, you're not just insulting Chantal. Yeah. Could her actions be considered blasphemous due to her name? I'm not sure what you mean by that. You have to, when we're talking about like specific things about religion, I would ask that you be as specific as possible. Because, it could go in so many different directions. If you have, she does this, and I'm thinking this, is that right? Or what would happen in this instance? Please try to be specific. What about the pig? The ham fart. That was funny and worth talking about Kybella. Yeah, because Kybella said that to Salah. He said he was into it. That's not an insult against Salah, even. He liked it. He liked it. He wanted it. So, yeah, the ham thing is not going away. That's okay. I don't think that it would. No one's going to listen to me, but I'm just letting people know. As a Muslim, it's kind of effed up to see that all over the place in this community. It is. But just keep telling yourself it's for Chantal. Yeah, thank you, Marwa. Guys, you hurt people who don't know the context. Right. Yeah. Chantal may be insulting the religion, in your opinion, but reactors who put out misinformation about Islam and insult her using my religion and using some hateful words is an insult to me. So, she's a bad enough person. We don't have to go to her religion or what she says is her religion. Elise, I just assumed the pig jokes were more correlated to her gluttonous traits. I didn't even relate it to religion, but I can see where some would take it a different way. Yeah. And yesterday we discussed a little bit, it's very well known that Muslims don't eat pork and that we don't do anything related to pigs. It's forbidden for us to eat any part of a pig. And that's very well known by most people. And where, I've read someplace, someone was, I don't want to say who it was because I might get it wrong, but that they wanted to coat bullets in pig's blood before shooting a Muslim. And Muslims do receive decapitated pig heads at their doorstep. It is a well-known thing that pigs are not okay in Islam. They're fine as animals. But eating? No, we don't. I think that's very well known. So this ham stuff. Oh, some people might take offense. I'm sorry. Yeah, kinda. Yeah. You're using the name of Mary, the mother of Jesus, and the most important holiday to most Muslims, Ramadan, and making it into a pig joke. Okay? I don't know how more clear I can make it. Some do get more offended more easily. Maybe if you were Muslim, you might see the offense. Yeah. That's horrifying to be disrespectful. I mean, some people just don't get it. And some people truly just don't care. They think as long as they're insulting Chantal, literally everything is fair game. And I disagree. I did discuss why we use the word revert and not convert yesterday. It is a question that I receive often. I'll just say it again quickly. I'm trying to make like a playlist of frequently asked questions because, basically we believe as Muslims that no matter how we grow up with what religion, that we are born Muslims. So returning back to Islam, like I grew up Catholic, returning back to Islam is like reverting to our original state. That's why it's revert and not convert. It's just like if the word goblin is considered anti-Semitic by Jews, then Chantal should not use that word to refer to a Jewish person. Exactly, unhinged lady. Exactly. Like I don't say goblin. I didn't even know it had that reference, but now that I know, I'll never say it. That's just a matter of like respecting others, but yeah. So English Virgo, I used to know a woman that married a Muslim. She and the kids didn't revert but respected his beliefs. He had completely different pans to cook with. If pork was ever in it, he wouldn't use it. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. I don't care who insults her and how, but if it's hurting innocent others, it should stop. There are infinite ways to insult heifer without ham or pig. Right. And someone said yesterday, oh, it's about her size. There are plenty of animals in the animal kingdom that are much larger than pigs. Why are you using pig? Why are you sticking with pig? Like Nader calls her a buffalo, a water buffalo. It's a much larger animal. It's just as funny. And it doesn't insult other Muslims. Yeah. Yep, exactly, unhinged lady. It's just not for non-Muslims or non-Jews to decide what is racist towards Muslims and Jews. Right. Don't tell us that we're being sensitive. We're telling you. We don't like it. That's not going to stop anyone from doing it, but now you know how I feel. So. And some others of us. And don't insult elephants. Exactly. Elephants are wonderful. They are wonderful. My sister's husband is from Egypt, so all of his family, of course, they live in the Carolinas now. I love all of them. They truly opened my eyes as a real truth. Awesome, Christy. That's fantastic. See, strawberry pastry, we're still using the name of Jesus's mother, Mary, when you're trying to make it into an insult. You're insulting Jesus's mother. Again, it's not about Chantal, you know? Nancy, do you see this as an arc to defy the upcoming Snowflake documentary? To use religion in this way is just not respectful. Thank you, by the way. Thank you. Woof, 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 woof. Yeah, I think that she's rebranding so that when people do search for Foodie Beauty and the documentary comes out, she thinks that people aren't going to find her. I think it is a very weak attempt at that. Yes, I do. And we'll see how she uses her religion. She definitely discusses it in the video we're going to watch today. Yeah. Yeah, we're Schnepper. We haven't gotten started yet. Yep. All right. Well, let's get into it then. Let's do this. I think that there's going to be... Oh, so sorry. So sorry. I think there's going to be a lot to discuss here. Okay. It is very carb heavy, this meal. So my background is bread today. It's bread. It's bread. Just all bread. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a matter of respect, consideration. If someone lets you know something is effed up, maybe try to stop doing it. That's all. And if you don't care, then you don't care, you know. But in general, we try to respect and be considerate of each other here in the nest. So, okay. No, Lisa Mitchell, you were not disrespectful last night whatsoever. No, you were not. You were not. Okay, it's owl bread, yes. Special owl bread. Elise, I just want to say before we begin, I'm so glad I found a place like this where we can voice our minds and be respectful adults. Thank you, Elise. I am glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Yeah. And I am going through the Q&A questions that the members have left on the community tab. Your questions are so good. Some of them are pretty deep that I want to give them the time that they deserve to answer them. So I'm still considering how to even handle that. Hey, Life and Vibe, how's it going? Life and Vibe did discuss a little bit earlier today, so go check out her live stream after this one. And she does discuss the effect of all these carbohydrates and Chantal's total disregard of her health. She does discuss that today. She did on her earlier live stream. So check it out. The only mac I have tried koshery. It's not for me. I don't like it. It's just not for me. Yeah. All right. Let's get into it. Let's do it.
Alaikum, welcome back to another video. So today I am eating it's like lunchtime, so I'm having koshery, and I thought I would share with you. I'm having Egyptian food, not just koshery, but I'm having koshery as the main. And then I have a sausage sandwich of sorts. And I have some mahalabia, like a pudding, milky pudding. They usually put like pistachios and stuff, and they didn't. Okay, so, Bismillah. Let's open this. So those of you who don't know.
So, she's a diabetic, okay? And look at, see what I mean with the koshery? Let me enlarge it a little bit. I do have a picture of regular koshery that I can show you also. One of Nader's favorite foods, that's not surprising. Poison Petit Four, there is a backup sandwich. Believe it, there's like a beef sandwich, she said. There is a sandwich here. If you can even imagine. So I know the dessert, I have never tried that. I don't like stuff like Ali. I don't like stuff like that, you know. So this, I mean, it looks pretty bland, right? So it's filled with chickpeas, different types of different shapes of pasta, rice, okay, lentils. And then it comes with a spicy tomato sauce. And then it comes like with fried onions and a few other little things. But I'm not a fan. I don't like to carb load. generally. So, and to me, it doesn't taste good enough to really like want to, really indulge in it. It's just not, it's a cheap food that fills people up. So that's why a lot of people eat it. Some people do genuinely like it. That's fine. It's just not one of my favorites.
Koshery is like a carb hater's nightmare. There is chickpeas, pasta. They have put brown rice, lentils, vermicelli. You see that underneath. And you put a tomato sauce on it. So let's do that now. Yum. Mmm. Whoa! Overflow much. Overflow.
That is ridiculous. So this is what koshery will typically look like when you get it in a restaurant. So it's all that pasta at the bottom, rice, lentils, and then this tomato sauce goes on top. It doesn't really get, you mix it in like after, but I don't even think it's brown rice. I think she's just saying that it is. I don't think that it is. I didn't really encounter much brown rice when I was there, but I've never lived in Kuwait. That's my disclaimer. And more chickpeas on top and fried onions, and that's basically it. So, yeah. Yep.
Okay, so you mix in the tomato sauce very carefully. Then you add these crispy onions.
Spooky Von Sweets, I hope you feel better and have a restful night.
Whoa, I'm going to add a little bit at a time because this is really messy. And this garlic oil stuff is so good. So I'm going to add that on, this stuff here. Yeah. Yale, yale. Alright. Ah! I have to do laundry today anyways, so.
Sure you do.
And then this hot sauce. I want to see how hot it is.
I mean, look at the size of this container. Thank you, Lucy Jean 12, by the way. I appreciate that. Look at the size of this container. This is a good size. I mean, that is a lot of pasta. It's always supersized, right? And the backup sandwich is to her left. A whole ass sandwich on the left. Plus dessert.
Before I just... Ooh. Yeah, that's hot. So we'll just add a little bit. All right, let's go in.
Okay, unhinged lady. Have a great day at work.
Yum.
Of course you can, eggplant. Defined. You can admit anything here.
The tomato sauce.
Would she just pick pasta out of her mouth? I gotta go back. I was so concerned about the eggplant. By eggplant, I mean dick. Sorry about that. I get sidetracked by the eggplant sometimes. No big deal. Okay.
Yum. The tomato sauce has like garlic seasonings. It tastes like to me.
Oh, good for you, Run Emmy
really
Run.
yummy.
I hope it's good.
Oh man, I love koshery. I forgot how it tasted since the last time I had it.
Really? When was the last time you had it? With Nader, maybe?
Let's try the sandwich.
A sandwich. Now we're getting into the
I'm gonna like
sandwich.
this.
Look at this. What is wrong with you, Chantal?
So I just want to like...
That was weird. She kind of looked at it and then set it aside. That's kind of interesting. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, she has the ability to make any food look unappetizing. She truly does. Poison Petit Four. Yep. Eggplant defined, yes. I find Chantal genuinely terrifying at times like this. I've never, I don't see too many people just like completely disregard their health in such a audacious way. She puts it all out there. That's a Kuwaiti hot pocket. It does gonna look like one, doesn't it?
Clarify something.
There's a lot of editing.
Changes I'm making.
Oh, clarification. Yes. Give it to us.
I'm not so ignorant as to not be aware of the fact that my past self is very different from this one. And in my past self, I didn't care what I put out online because I was very open and just like, I didn't care. Like, I was just like, I didn't think of like, someday maybe I'll feel differently about how I project myself online. I know that once something's on the internet, it's pretty much forever.
Poison Petit Four. Clarifications. I'm awesome and you can all suck it. Pretty much. Yeah. She really just wants to bend people to her will and put up with all of her BS no matter what she puts out. And like, people aren't really having it this time around. And she's pissed off about it. Yep.
And then you can all suck on eggs. But I don't, it doesn't really bug me. Like,
the chewing sounds, the jaw clicking, the inability to finish a sentence before taking another bite, it does wear on me. It does.
I didn't make this change to my channel to run away or avoid, like, basically escape my past online reputation.
She's not trying to escape her past. Okay. I mean, I think she's pretty much telling us that is exactly what she's doing, because why would she even mention that? Yes, I will speed it up a little bit. She is unbearably slow. No problem. There we go.
It's something I'll always have to live with. Luckily for me, the only person I'll be needing to be accountable to is God.
That's true. That is true. So stop putting out your business to the general public and then getting mad when you get judged.
God is merciful and forgiving.
Absolutely.
I'm doing it just because, for me, the foodie beauty is gone.
Sorry, I don't buy that. Yeah, the spork thing, yes. If you've missed the past few live streams, or if you're fairly new, welcome, by the way, or welcome back. Forks are illegal in Kuwait, okay? I am putting out just as much misinformation that Chantal does. I'm trying to match her, okay? Forks are illegal in Kuwait, hence you will never see her use a fork. It's very rare that you will see Chantal use a fork. You cannot even smuggle them in as a foreigner in your suitcase if you're found at security. Little 7, that's hilarious. I love that. If you go through the metal detector and you have a fork on you and you're at the Kuwaiti airport, you will be sent to jail. Exactly, straight to jail, Kelly. That's right. That's no group, Cheryl. You guys are so freaking funny. Oh my God. So, and the plates. If you have permanent plates that you have to wash, and reuse, that is also a problem. They usually assign like probation for that. You have to check in. A probation officer comes to your apartment or your home, and they will check the kitchen. If you have like stuff like she's eating out of, you're fine. Okay. The spork is where it becomes a gray area, because technically it has tines that you can pierce something with, but it is also kind of a spoon. So I would suggest, if you're caught with a spork, get an attorney, because you're going to need someone to really fight that is, argue for you that is a spoon and not actually a fork. And you know, your attorney, but it's hard. Your attorney would need to almost bring in a regular fork into the courtroom and compare it to the spork, but then your attorney would go to prison for having it in his or her possession. Since forks are illegal, Worshipper, what is the proper way to stop your little sister from taking the last dinner roll that you absolutely wanted? I would just say elbow, or just use an elbow. Those aren't illegal. Yeah, I think spork may depend on whether you're consuming a soup or a meat. I'm not sure if the intention for using the spork is considered in a court of law. I think it just might be pure possession. You know, like possession of like a drug, or possession to, you know, like if you have possession for personal use or possession to distribute, how that's kind of different. I don't think that even matters in Kuwait. I think if you're caught with one, you're in big trouble. So, yeah. The spork loophole seems like a slippery slope to a life of crime. I totally agree with you. Eggplant defined. I totally agree. Yes, you start bringing sporks to family dinners, saying, I just need the tines. I'm tired of chasing things around on my plate. I want to be able to stab it with a fork. But it's a spork. I totally agree. What is next? Eggplant defined. By eggplant, I mean dick. I mean, really, you're right. She always uses disposable utensils, says Life and Vibe. She's eating at home. Well, pretty much. Sniper Love, are you forking serious? I am forking serious about this. Spork sniffing dogs? Probably. So this is why we see her mostly using spoons. Or the hand. The hand or a spoon, even a spoon can be somewhat, it shouldn't have a sharp edge on it, you know, that you could cut stuff with. Absolutely not. No. And I agree that sporks could be a slippery slope for sure. Yeah. I am forking, kidding you. For fork's sake. Yes. She used a fork one time, and now look, she's in immediate solitary confinement. It's especially strict for foreigners, because they feel like a foreigner, you got sporks in your kitchen. You probably have alcohol somewhere in your home. You probably have, you know, who knows what other activities you're into. If you have a spork, forget it. Is the image of a fork illegal, David? That is an excellent question. I think if you have a private stash of fork photographs, it's fine if it's for your personal use. I think if you are displaying fork photographs, like you're hanging them on your walls of your home, or you're emailing them to people, that's probably going to be a problem. I would think. She has one plate and one giant serving spoon. We can't expect too much. It's only been a year. I mean, they're newlyweds. They're just settling in, you know. Yeah, circus cattle, alcohol, poo play, forks. See what I'm saying? We go from sporks to holy white Christian ass twerking on my face for 8 hours. You see how that works? It's very quick, and it happens before you even realize it. Yeah. I mean, be careful with your eating utensils.
And people can rush and take the handle, the Foodie Beauty handle. You're still not going to be Foodie Beauty, so what does it matter?
So she gave up Foodie Bee so she could be Everyday Mariam or whatever. And someone swooped in there and took her Foodie Bee handle and made it into a woof woof channel. And, she's trying to blow it off like it means nothing to her. Okay. You're never going to be Foodie Beauty no matter what. Okay, I don't think anyone's trying to be. Okay.
Foodie Beauty is only someone I could be.
Thank God for that.
For my cameos, I'm just going to keep it Foodie Beauty. I could change the name, but whatever. So if you want a cameo from Foodie Beauty, you can still get one. I love lentils.
Thank you, Cabela.
So who I was when I started Foodie Beauty and who I am now. Very different people.
I don't know. I really haven't seen much change. I really haven't. I haven't.
And
Cammy, no. That's
so
funny.
I didn't make these changes to, people.
Cammy, no.
Say,
just say no to Cammy.
Changing your YouTube name doesn't change who you are. No, I changed who I am, so I'm changing kind of.
This clarification stuff, I know the self-righteousness is a lot to take in when we haven't seen any change. And I will tell you, I reverted several years ago. We talked about this a little bit yesterday. I was 37, I think, ish, 37. And over time, things about me changed. The more I learned about my religion, the more I internalized it. And there have been changes to me. And over a year, we haven't seen a lot of change. I think it's natural to, if you're accepting a whole new religion as a lifestyle, as a way of being, you're living in an Islamic country where you're going to absorb the religion. You're just going to absorb it by default. You're going to hear the call to prayer everywhere. You're going to see people going to perform wudu to get clean for the prayer. And people are going to take their lunch breaks, their breaks at work at prayer time. Everyone's just going to get up and leave. You will absorb it. How she has not been able to absorb things and integrate them into her life, we have seen very little growth. It's baffling to me. Big Turks and Quick Twerks, thank you for gifting another Are You Serious membership. Thank you. Yeah, and it looks like Lee received it. Welcome, Lee, and thank you, Big Turks and Quick Twerks. Thank you so much. She's only absorbing food, no culture or religion. Seems to be. Yeah, seems to be. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine if she pulled a Little Mermaid and tried to swim with a fork? Life sentence. Oh my, forget it. Well, she says Muslims can't swim. Muslim women can't swim. So I guess that would never happen, according to Chantal. Mm-hmm.
My channel identity, and you can never escape your past. I'm not trying to. At all. I'm not trying to rewrite history.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. I think that's Julia in the upper left corner in the window. Let me enlarge it. I think that's Julia, laying on the curtain. Let me zoom in. Yeah, I think that is her. That's cute. Oh, kitty cats. Kitty cats. I think that is her. Oh, adorable. She doesn't go out. We saw no festival or cultural events in her videos this year. She refuses to learn Arabic. How much cultural influence is she going to get? You do have to leave the house to be influenced. That is for sure. Oh, yeah. Julia is soaking up the sun. Poor Julia looking out to her family. Yeah, probably. A whole family. I'm stuck in here, guys. I'm a prisoner. I'm with this crazy lady and she won't even give me any koshery. Yeah, well, she won't share. Nope.
You know, so for people trying to rub my past in my face, like, you want to be this person now, but how can you be when you were this person? Again, the past and the present are very different tenses, time tenses.
Time tenses. She's given us an English lesson. The past and the present are very different tenses. Okay, Chantal. Okay. Yeah, past and present. We do realize that those are different things. Yes. Are you different? Not really. No. God, what?
Every single day is a new day for change.
Oh, thank you, life coach Chantal. Every single day is a new day for change. That might become a soundbite. She's so ridiculous. Ridiculous. So yes, past, present, future tense, right. So we have eating, have eaten, as she would say, eaten, right? Or ate, yeah. Ate, eat, eating, present, and will eat, yes. And all of those things you will do. Time tenses, yeah. They're very different things, guys, okay? Yeah. Hey, Lacey medic lady, how's it going? You were in the ER for what? If you want to share. Assalamu alaikum, nice to see you.
Like a new opportunity to improve yourself.
Oh.
And I don't mean improve self-improvement as in, like, financial gain.
Oh,
you know,
what?
Going in.
Self-improvement? Hey, just Jamie. Self-improvement? She doesn't mean financial gain? Okay. Maybe it's me. When I think of self-improvement, I think of the things basically that I feel Chantal should be working on. So becoming a better person, being more charitable, trying to blow off the little things and think of the bigger picture. You know, being nice to people when you don't necessarily feel like it, just because no one deserves you being a bitch all the time, just because you hate your life. Just, you know, just being decent. That's how I see becoming a better person in the way that I see Chantal. To me, I don't think of money. That's not who you are as a person, what's in your wallet. To me, that has no correlation. It could just be me. I don't know. Lacey, medic lady, post-op pain? You had a gastric bypass 10 days ago. What? 10 days ago? Oh my God. Are you okay? Jeez. That's a lot. Oh my God. Wow. Her ability to commit to this lie is just mind-blowing to me. Joanna, I have been watching. I'm trying to figure out a way to incorporate it into so that we can all watch it without. It's very touchy because I am not qualified to diagnose her. I'm not. However, this person is a professional and discusses what she is doing right now. And I find it fascinating. But he does discuss it in terms of this one particular personality disorder, how it's commonly done with people who have this specific personality disorder. And I'm not sure how to play that without making it look like I'm assigning a diagnosis to her. You know what I mean? But it's fascinating because I've known people with this personality disorder and I have witnessed this. It's like you might see it as multiple personalities, but it really is like switching. They do it. Mrs. Jones, I will not confirm nor deny. And same to you, just Jamie. But, you You can probably figure it out. I'm sure. Yeah. So this, like, now she's life coach. So every few days she's got a new persona. Now she's like the life coach who has her entire life together and she's moving on. She's becoming a new person. She's rebranding. She's sitting here eating several, servings of pasta and rice as a diabetic. And everything's okay. She's a new person now. Okay. She refuses to see reality. Refuses.
Getting like lip fillers, like physically and stuff like that.
Lip fillers.
Like self-improvement, like on a soul level.
Baby True, I don't know where you are right now, and you might get the replay, but we're gonna need some notes taken on this, because this is like pure pearls of wisdom being dropped here by life coach Chantal. Amazing.
And I don't mean self-improvement as in like financial gain, going and getting like lip fillers, like physically and stuff like that.
Lip fillers.
Like self-improvement, like on a soul level.
Lip fillers.
On a character level.
She's so obnoxious. Thank you, Sachi Bell. I knew we had another secretary in the nest. Thank you, Sachi Bell. You have also taken copious notes. Thank you. Yeah. This, like, what? And the look on her face when she's saying this is just like crazy. It's crazy. I'm blown away. I really am. I gotta go back and listen to a little bit of that. I do. Just a minute. Not even.
Like on a soul level. On a character level.
Mm-hmm. She's going to improve on a soul level and a character level. Are you, Chantal? Really?
Like, God doesn't care what you look like. Like, He made you, you know?
Oh, right.
That's not gonna...
Lip filler and finances is her idea of self-improvement? What? What on earth? Where's my clown music? Chantal, stop hacking me, taking stuff. What are you doing? How did my clown music disappear? I'm sorry, but that is very necessary. Right now, you are a straight up clown, Chantal. You are going to work on your character and your soul and not get lip filler and work on your financial situation. Okay, I guess. What are you talking about? Where is this going? What are you talking about? Where's my clown music? Circus music. There we go. I mean, please. You're a clown, Chantal. A straight up clown.
To impress him. How hot you were in this life. How much money you had. The only thing that's going to matter is how kind we were to people. How devoted we are to the Creator.
Whoa, did you hear Salah just then? Did you hear that? I don't want any references to ham in this chat, period. I'm sorry if you're just coming in and you didn't hear me say that. But, no, I'm probably just gonna block the word ham, for fuck's sake. Okay. Listen carefully.
How devoted we are to the Creator. Did we make a difference somehow? So I'd like to really think of these things for my future, you know?
Did I go past it? I might have.
Be a lot less selfish.
I thought I heard him in the background. I thought I heard him. Beware the liar slayer. She's not an embarrassment to me as a Muslim. She's not. She's not. That's her scraping the bowl. Sniper love. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. Investigation. All right.
Like that. I mean, like self-improvement, like on a soul level, on a character level. Like, God doesn't care what you look like. Like, he made you, you know? That's not going to impress him. How hot you were in this life. How much money you had. The only thing that's going to matter is how kind we were to people. How devoted we are to the Creator.
Did you hear that? It was like right at the end of the scraping. Did you hear it? Right there. What was that? She did say that she has like a ghost in her house or something. So that could be it too. I don't know. But we know where Julia is though, Throatian. She's in that window on the left. I'm pretty sure that's her. See how like she looks like she's laying there? Like laying on the sofa. But it's just a noise. But what kind of noise? It's got to be some noise, you know? What about the transcript? Maybe it has something? It was a very subtle sound. I don't know. Okay. I'm wondering. Neighbors. Could be. I know. I'm probably looking way too much into it. That's okay. That's what we kind of do though, right? Yeah. Okay.
How devoted we are to the Creator.
Right there. Did you guys hear that?
Did we make a difference somehow? So I'd like to really think of these things for my future, you know?
It could have been her stomach, tater tot hot dish. You're right. Could have been.
Be a lot less selfish.
She wants to be less selfish. Do you even know how to do that, Chantal? You've been this way your entire life. There's been very little growth since you were like 12 years old. So, how are you going to do that? How are you just going to change without therapy? Nothing. How? Do you think Salah had a come to God moment after the scandal and he's pushing her in this direction? That's a good question, Poison Petty 4. Huh. What do you guys think? Let's do a poll. How would I even ask that? Is Sansa Cooks in the nest? Is she? I don't even see her, but I see someone saying hi to her. If she is, hi. Hi. Sansa's posting some videos, okay? She is in a certain place in the world. Hey, there she is. You want to check it out. Check out her channel right now, okay? All right. So, did the Salah sex scandal, I'm going to call it what it is, push Chantal closer to God? No. Okay. Did the, the Salah sex scandal make Salah push Chantal? It's going to be worded really weird no matter how I do it. Toward religion, let's say. Okay, did the Salah sex scandal make Salah push Chantal toward religion? Okay, it's going to be a quick yes or no. That is such a good question, Poison Petty 4. I really don't know. It's worth considering. Yeah. Yeah, definitely check out Sansa Cook's channel. She is traveling currently, okay? And she's showing us stuff that, Foodie Beauty should have shown us, but we're seeing it through her. So thank you. Thank you. Nixie, we don't actually ask that question in general because how we practice Islam is very personal between ourselves and God. So we don't speculate about other Muslims. We don't speculate about Christians or Jews about how they practice their religion. It's a very personal thing between us and God. So we don't discuss that here. It really doesn't matter. Because whether she does or not, it doesn't matter to us at all. At all. Pushed her to something, nothing positive. Did it push him sorry, Poison Pettyford. Did it push him closer to God so his family won't disown him, if nothing else? How do we know he's closer to God, though? Are you just kind of saying maybe this is what's happening? And do you think that by extension, that's what she's doing also? I don't know. I have a feeling, and this is also, I don't have any proof of this. You don't see her doing this without his push. He's never seemed to be very religious, says Joanna, by his behavior and praying with their backs to Mecca. He never corrects. That's true. We don't know it. I do know a little bit about his family, Marwa, but nothing like religious at all. But him calling me a fake Muslim does tell me a lot about him and by extension, her journey through Islam. It really does. We never say that. Never. You can't say that. We know better. As Muslims, you don't say that. It doesn't matter what someone has done. You are not in a place to judge that. You are not God. Don't put yourself in the place of God to make that judgment. You're so wrong for doing that. Salah, talking to you. Crystal Cat, nice to see you. I wonder what Salah is feeling with this scandal and removing himself from the internet, but he feels relieved. Probably, I'm sure. Because, he didn't, I don't know. I think he wanted a YouTube channel, but he wanted it on his terms, and she is a hot mess, and he probably wasn't anticipating all of this. Yeah. He's gone, little seven, and she thinks she can win him back. Oh, by acting religious now? Well, I don't think that's what he's looking for. I think he wants to defecate on a woman, as he said. He wants a woman to twerk quickly on his face. So I don't know if he's looking for a religious girl. I don't know. You think she's doing it because of Mr. Snowflake damage control in advance, Lucy Jane? Very likely. Very likely. Yeah. Yeah. The miraculous change happened right after the Mr. Snowflake reveal, not Salah related in my opinion. The timing doesn't fit, Mrs. Jones says. Okay. I think that's what she thinks he wants, Emerald Blue. Could be. Could be. He dug his own grave with his DMs, Throdian, and the voice recordings. Woof, woof. There's a reason we have that sound bite. He recorded his voice. What an idiot. What an idiot. Yeah, how can you prove that that's me in that recording? That's how we can prove it, Salah. It's you. It's you. Big Turks and Quick Twerks just gifted another Are You Serious membership. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, and it looks like Beware the Liar Slayer received the membership. Thank you so much, Big Turks and Quick Twerks. I appreciate that. I think Salah started withdrawing in Thailand, says Sansa Cook, stopped filming together. There was definitely a shift in Thailand. There absolutely was. She even went out by herself to eat, John Galt, there's a sloppy Gore World attack on Snowflake? With the easiest to fake thing ever, screenshots. Really? Really? I'm assuming that's happening on Twitter. Oh, goodness. We're getting closer to a big religious holiday. Maybe it's like a kid trying to be good for Christmas. Poison Betty 4. Yeah, I don't know. It could be. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. We need voice identification. Will number 4 say woof woof? Yep, that's him. I mean, we do have to get into voice analysis at some point on this channel. I mean, we do.
Oh yeah, baby.
I mean, is that the same person? I think so.
Like how hypocrisy you are.
Yeah.
You can all suck it, haters, okay?
Okay.
Are you serious?
I am deadly serious. Salah. Danielson says maybe his family believes Foodie was a shitty influence on him, so now the change. Could be. Like trying to win him back. Like, I'm actually a really good girl. I'm a good girl. He should be with me. Twitter girl world is full-blown insane, Joanna Freedom. I've received some messages on DMs that I just log off. Log off. It's the people like Jessica Messica and her people that ruin it for girl world every time. Oh, I don't know anything about that. You do miss hearing the laugh, Elise? I got the goofy laugh for you. Yeah, I can incorporate that into something that you hear all the time if you miss it that much. There you go. Nestination Queen. Yeah, sometimes. You do not miss the laugh, says Saturn. Okay. What always makes me chuckle is how all of this happened right after he tried to go after you and the others in videos. Right, Throdian? That's true. That's interesting. And why did he delete the video about me? I still can't figure that out. I still don't know why he did. I mean, I have it. He's in it for money and one-way sexual conversations. And like I said, it's a free app to make a screenshot from social media. Oh yeah, they're very easy to fake. Snowflakes survived the piss troopers. Hell be okay. Oh, they're trying to say he's in it for money and one-way sexual conversations? That Mr. Snowflake is in it for money? You know, it's not a bad thing to make money from something that you enjoy doing. It's actually like the goal for a lot of people to actually enjoy what you do. You know, I can't do this full time, but, you know, I don't know if I'd even really want to. But really, YouTube is going to run ads whether or not I agree to accept part of it or not. So, you know, I don't think Mr. Snowflake puts so much work into his documentaries and all of his work that he deserves to be paid. Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with that. And everyone can watch it for free. That's the thing, you know? You were floored that he allowed that whole thing about his friend's wife. I know, Dying Duckfit. Who does that? Whatever their religion. Exactly. Oh, that was so unbelievable. Mr. Snowflake said, yep, it's to make money. It's his job. He's honest. See, I have no problem with that, you know, but some people will call out like, oh, that person's a grifter. They're taking advantage of the community. Okay, then don't watch him. But, you know, they will play the ads regardless. He might as well take a percentage. And he does make quality content. You know, there's a lot of creators making money that hardly put out anything decent, and they're making tons of money. So, you know, it's fair across the board. Hey, you know, that was crazy. She helped Chantal bathe. Oh, yeah. Ken Burns, radioactive llama. I always see that Ken Burns effect. What is that? What is that? Weirdos like to pretend being paid for your work is bad. I followed Snow for 3 or so years. He's not a creeper, and he's got a family to feed. I mean, there you go. Yeah, agree.
So, yeah. And I know it sounds weird coming from my mouth. when what used to come from my mouth was, you know, anything but virtuous in any way.
I would stop using that type of vocabulary on your channel, Chantal. You are inviting judgment by saying that. If he were making documentaries for the Discovery Channel, we'd expect him to be paid. Yeah. And he said he started on this in November. He's already been working on it for 3 months. So the gaming stream she just ended has 132 views. Yeah. Ken Burns effect is where the camera pans across a still image. Oh, I do that all the time. I didn't know that. Okay. Cool. Huh. Well, I totally agree, Rachel. She could have benefited from his documentary. She blew it. I totally agree. Oh, thank you, Joanna.
This is the small size. The koshery is very filling.
That is not a small. It's not a small. It's not a small. The lies about everything. Marwa says, girl, if it's for God, keep it between you and God. We don't care. Thank you. Exactly. Exactly. You don't hear me coming on here talking about what I did today, how many pages of the Quran I read, if I got up in time to pray Fajr, what kind of charity I'm doing this month. As you know, you will not hear me discussing it. It's between me and my Creator, period. Why put it out there to have a bunch of people who really don't know enough about the religion to be able to judge you, judging you? Why would you do that to yourself? She doesn't get it.
Carbs.
You're going to have to show me screenshots of him asking girls to twerk on his face. Oh, I have them. While playing voice notes of him barking like a dog. We can do that. I have all that. We can do that. Yes, we absolutely can do that. Yeah. No problem. She wants the false outrage. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. She doesn't realize how much damage she's doing, not only to herself, but...
The lentils and chickpeas.
Because you have other Muslims out here that are being, you have regular, non-Muslims, just everyone else hearing that this is the way you have to do things from people who don't know what they're talking about. And then people will come in here and call me a fake Muslim because I'm not doing something that a creator who might have known a Muslim 20 years ago says that Muslims should be doing. Okay? Really, it's very detrimental. And Chantal is all part of it. Just stop talking about it, please.
Are good sources of protein, though. In the brown rice. Put that aside.
Put that aside? Why? Why is she showing us that she didn't eat all of it? There's like 2 spoonfuls left. Why? Look at that face. How much was actually left? Let's see. And for her, that's 2 spoonfuls, maybe 3. No, like 2.5 for her, because she takes such huge spoonfuls. Okay, you didn't finish it. Okay, all right. Well, it was kind of a big container there, Chantal. Mr. Snowflake reminds you of me because you're both intelligent and tempered in your reactions. Thank you, Taliu. I take that as a huge compliment. Thank you. Thank you. I'll tell you, making recorded videos, though, absolutely has an advantage. Because if I go off about something and I'm live, it's out there. But if I go off while I'm recording a video, I can edit it out the next day when I'm like, oh, I probably shouldn't have said that. Yeah, that is the advantage to uploads.
Put that aside. Let's try this. Mahalabia.
Time for dessert. Time for dessert. Really? How do you fit it in? Don't you want to rest for a minute? Maybe rest and talk to us more about your transformation. Do more of your clarification about your transformation. And then if you're still hungry, which you shouldn't be, then have some dessert if you really need to. You're diabetic, you probably shouldn't. I mean, she just grabs for it next. Like she's just like a professional eating competition person, I guess. It's so weird. That's like what a toddler does. To make you guys. Mahalabia is milk, sugar, and starch. Marwa says, I've never tried. I'm not into these kind of desserts at all. I've never even had it. I've had a lot of Middle Eastern desserts, but I don't like omali. I don't like stuff like this. Yeah.
I want to try to make it. It smells vanilla-y. Yummy. Could use some pistachios, but
how about you just be grateful for having food, Chantal, and grateful for making enough money to be able to order food to have delivered to your apartment instead of complaining about what it doesn't have. You have eaten thousands of calories in this day. Because what did you eat before this? And you're going to complain about your dessert. Another plastic spoon. As long as it's not a fork, she's fine. Imagine being diabetic and eating this. I mean, the pasta, all of that, the koshery, and now a dessert. And she had some of that sandwich, too, a backup sandwich. Come on. Come on. She takes her food a trip around the dish. Yeah, she does. She does, yeah. I'm going to end the poll shortly. If you want to vote, now would be the time. Did the Salah sex scandal make Salah push Chantal toward religion? I know it's worded very awkward. It's worded very awkwardly. I didn't know how to say it. But is that why she's suddenly talking about her virtue and everything? And how it's important who she is on the inside and not getting lip filler and trying to make money. That is what she said. Is that what's prompting this, do you think?
whatever. One of my favorite Arabic desserts. So yeah, I just don't, I just wanted to clarify. That's not why I'm made the change to my channel.
Oh, okay. More
That's 'cause
clarification.
It was time for a change.
It was time for a change. Why? 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 Hey, Ashley.
Even if it's just symbolic. I'm not trying to escape my past at all. Because, at least not what's online. Because honestly, I have escaped my past. I'm not living in the past anymore. Everyone online is, but I'm not. So that's all that matters. So in that sense, I have escaped.
She's not living in the past. Okay. I don't see you living in the present or the future, though. All right. Did the Salah sex scandal make Salah push Chantal toward religion? 63% say no, 36% say yes. We had 241 votes. I feel like I can no longer, I feel like I can't. What am I trying to say? Sometimes I can get a clue as to the motivation sometimes, but with her lately I can't put my finger on any of it at all. Lisa Mitchell, she's scared shitless. She does look angry and or scared or something, right? It does feel like there's something underneath the surface that we are not aware of. I get that sense. I can't tell what it is though. Life and Vibe, why is she so obsessed with lip filler? She's mentioned it more than once. I think she's been on Instagram probably. I mean, if I go to the dermatologist and get lip filler, will I be a better person? Oh my God. I gotta do something. The older I get, the thinner my lips are getting. I can't take it. I can't. I gotta do something. She's terrified, Lisa. Right. Something's going on. I agree. Worshner, for all these court cases I watch and nobody ever uses, I've moved past this as their defense. That's true. Guys, this was just so 2 years ago. I'm not even that person anymore. Okay, but you still are responsible for your actions. You still are. Yeah. Wonder where her unicity is, Lacey. I don't know. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere in the frame. You have a feeling it's something big and worried Mr. Snowflake will find something, Ashley. Could be. It could be. Did Mr. Snowflake get an interview with someone? Maybe she's concerned about someone exposing her, says Little Seven. I don't have any confirmation of this, and I'm not even sure where I saw it. But I saw somewhere. So this is like pure, like, who knows, right? Because usually I like to get like a source and like, but I really don't know. I just saw it out there that he may have interviewed her friend, Shannon. Former friend, or is setting one up, something to that effect. I have no way of confirming that. I just saw someone say it. I really don't know. I don't know. But maybe it's something like that. She's panicking, PhD in nutrition. Are you guys getting that sense too? Like there's something going on. It's her MO, says Sachibel. She pushes things too far, then tries to walk it back. That's true. It could be on her mind she soon has to leave Kuwait, says Kimmer, sorry. We have to look at the calendar, definitely, and see when that's coming up. Like, what is she going to do? Maybe that's it. Maybe she's like, where am I going to go? My tourist visa is up. Where am I going to go? Maybe she doesn't have a place to go. That could be. And Shannon deleted her YouTube channel and her Twitter account, too. Yeah. So, let's not do that.
I've escaped my past self. And that's something that everyone should do. You know, like, you can't stay stuck in the past. You can't. And a lot of people live like that. My grandmother lived like that, stuck in the past, and she was extremely depressed. It's not healthy.
I don't want to ever hear from Chantal what's healthy. I really don't. Lisa, I think you might be onto something here. She knows all the receipts that are online and is panicking. She knows it's coming to the point of no return. She did recently just take down everything on her channel where she wasn't wearing hijab. And now she's rebranding. There is definitely something to this, I think. Yeah. Like, what don't we know about?
To keep beating yourself up over things from the past that you can't change, you know? What's done?
Sachibel says the woman permanently stuck in high school. Don't live in the past. It's very unhealthy living in the past. But we always hear about what little Jimmy had for lunch on Friday in 6th grade. Living in the past.
Is done. Repent, learn from it. Move on.
Did she say repent? Did she? Please don't tell me she said repent. More sex scandals? Could be, Causey J. Did she just say repent? Repent? Repent. Please tell me I didn't. Please tell me I heard that incorrectly. Please.
It's not healthy. To keep beating yourself up over things from the past that you can't change, you know? What's done is done. Repent, learn from it. Move on.
What's done is done. Repent, learn from it, and move on. What is going on here? Rachel, is she needed for the court case in March? Is it in March? Maybe, okay, just pure speculation. We know that she gave Nader a false alibi at the time that he is being accused, allegedly, of SAing somebody. Gave him a false alibi. That is illegal. You cannot do that. You can't lie to the police. You can't just make stuff up. Maybe they're going to bring her in. Maybe, okay, I'm really going off on speculation here, okay? None of this is true that I know of. I'm just like spouting out. Tourist visa is coming to, she's got to leave pretty soon, right? She gave a false, sorry, my God. I can't believe my dog interrupted me during that thought. Okay. He's fine now. Thank you guys for the woof woofs and the doggy emojis. All right. Here's the thing. What if the tourist visa is up? It's coming to an end. She's got to leave. Where is she going to go? She really doesn't have much money, right? If she returns to Canada, and maybe there is total, complete speculation fantasy world I'm in right now, okay? Like, don't repeat this as like, that it's fact. It's not. Maybe there's a warrant for her arrest. And when she lands in Canada, she's going to be arrested for falsifying a timeline to the police, for giving Nader a false alibi. So she has to leave the country. Where is she going to go? She can't just go pick up, what if the lease is ending on this apartment in Kuwait? She can't just pick up and go to a different country and rent an apartment and then figure out what to do. She's got to figure stuff out now. Because what if she can't go back to Canada? What if she's gonna be arrested? I have no idea. This is pure and total fantasy world that I'm talking in right now. But why is she so scared? Wouldn't a warrant be public? If so, it will be found. Sir Circus Cattle, we are... Marwa, thank you. Pure speculation. I don't know how it works in Canada. So, Canadian citizens, let us know. Would it be public? Would a warrant for someone's arrest be public? It would, Deborah? So we can search for it. I don't know how to search for Canada. Their whole system is very different. You could see her being charged with giving a false alibi. At least in the States, you can be, for sure. That's aiding and abetting a criminal. Not big enough of a case? You don't think so? What if though, now we're really going off Citizen Canon, what if he has other charges? What if it's not just this one? What if they've been watching him? What if he is, he's into different activities that he could get in trouble for. What if Salah left? Didn't she say she can't live there alone? Oh, I don't remember her saying that. Canada, okay. The green feces in Chantal's throat, one of my favorite screen names here. Canada does not have public records like the U.S. That's kind of what I thought. Because I'm sure someone would have pulled it up by now. She could be charged with perjury in Canada. But I don't think she was sworn in in a court of law. But I don't know how it works. It is different in Canada, though. Tell you that's true. I know it's a fact that Canada will not put you in prison for back taxes. Right. We have heard that. And she is on a payment plan to repay her taxes. M says, are you serious? Can you briefly describe the type of marriage that Chantal is rumored to have? It's essay against an elderly woman. That's bad. He has shanked multiple people. Yes, he has. And been to jail for it. Yeah. I don't know what type of marriage she has. I have discussed it probably for hours on this channel, and tried to walk through why I think that this is the case. And then I did get to a point where I was like, I am kind of throwing my hands up. I really don't know anymore what's going on here. So, if they have the type of marriage that I think they did when I thought that they had a marriage, it would be a temporary marriage where there's a piece of paper and you can tear up the piece of paper and the marriage is dissolved. So, but you have a piece of paper to present to landlords, to the officials, to say, yes, we are married.
Chantal!
Who's coming into the nest? Where is it? Who's coming in? Did we not get an alert? No. Oh my God, we gotta fix that. Oh, here we go. Gator, Blue Knot, and Magic 8 Balls. Okay, all right. Hey, Gator, how's it going? Yeah, I don't know. I did get to a point where I was just like, I don't know anymore. Yeah, we definitely have tinfoil hats. Absolutely, yeah. And we try to make it very clear this is total speculation. I am not saying anything based on anything, really. But I would be panicking if I had to leave a foreign country where I had no status. I had no civil ID card. I had nothing. I have to leave the country. I don't have unlimited funds. And yet I can't go back to my home country because I'm going to get arrested. What would I do? What would I do? What would you do? What would you do? That could be, it is fun. It is fun to speculate sometimes. Yeah. As long as you don't go into another chat and say, "Are you serious?" says that Chantal is going to be arrested. Pure I've seen some stuff. Please. Yeah. Repent doesn't mean forgive and forget. Pony-upify. It means abandon the behavior. Okay. When will she repent from her gluttony? She won't. She doesn't even see it as an issue, I don't think. In my opinion. Maybe this is why her health isn't a concern, says Danielson. Sounds like she has way more important concerns going on. Very possibly. Yeah, very possibly. Citizen Cannon, Life and Vibe, the cardiac nurse, okay, actually has a theory about the sciatica. She talked about it today on her live stream. About the sciatica resolving so fast and so quickly. And now she's sitting in a gaming chair, eating, and looks very comfortable doing so, right? Life and Vibe has a theory about that as a registered nurse. So she might be onto something there. Yeah. Don't forget to hit the likes. Thanks, Nightbot. Yeah, I had to whip my Nightbot into shape. Life and Vibe. Yeah, yeah. Sachi Bell, repent means showing true remorse and atoning for any wrongdoing. Just Jamie, she excuses the gluttony as her eating disorder, yet she does not do anything about it. Right. Yes. That is something that you can spread, where Schneffer says, "Are you serious?" said forks are illegal in Kuwait. Absolutely spread that far and wide, to the point where her beezers are admonishing her for using a fork and telling her she's going to go to jail. Because I've had enough of the misinformation that she has put out, brought back to my channel, and asked me to explain things that aren't even true. So, yeah, absolutely spread that. Yes. Yeah. And I'll have to make some kind of like a fork, like graphic for the channel or something. Like a fork behind like a prison cell or something. Yeah.
But, yeah. This is really good. Probably very easy to make. I'll have to check out a recipe. I think like people ask me about hobbies. I'd like to make like a cookbooks.
Cookbooks.
Get like a scrapbook.
A scrapbook.
Make like
cookbook.
One for all my Arabic recipes I learned.
All of her Arabic recipes? Excuse me. What Arabic recipes have you learned? What? Arabic recipes? She's going to make an Arabic recipe scrapbook / cookbook. You're insane. Chantal, you are insane. What Arabic recipes have you made? For real? What? A roasted chicken is not specifically Arabic recipe. Okay, come on. Oh.
I'm full.
Lilith, you're very fancy. You ate your mini tater tots with a fork earlier? Well. Okay, very fancy. Very fancy. EM says, inside joke and I get to be in on it. Not to mention the beepers aren't exactly the beepers. The beepers. They aren't the brightest bulb. And they would have genuine concern for her too. Like, Chantal, why are you using a fork? We care about you. We don't want you to go to prison. It's 25 years for foreigners. Please put the fork down. Please get rid of it. Falafel stuffed baked chicken. It's like an Arab turducken. That would actually be pretty good. I would try it. Pages of a takeout menus. That's funny. Yeah. That's the scrapbook. Menus.
I had that song in my head all day. Anyway, that was really yummy. Pretty good, yeah. Sometimes I crave it, like...
At least we don't use the air fryer for frozen food always. For what I jealous from Salah. At least when he come eat the food she cook, not I buy from the restaurant always. At least we don't use the air fryer for frozen food always.
And here's my beautiful wife, Chantal, is stunning as usual.
I don't know. Good vegetarian meal. It's actually vegan meal, I think, yeah. Yeah, vegan, yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any animal products in it. I mean, the kosher is, the sandwich, no. But that was yum, yum. Anyways, guys, so I just wanted to clarify that again. You know, this is a different phase, different times. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video or live stream. Bye, guys.
Oh, shoot, sorry. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, thank you. I'm sorry I was muted. Thank you, Sir Circus Cattle, for gifting 5 Are You Serious memberships. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And yeah, what I was saying is that Nightbot does have a stunning wife. If you, if I think it's exclamation wife, it'll give you that. Here's my beautiful wife, Chantal. Stunning as usual. Yes. Yes. Instead of that dessert with milk and heavy cream, she should have had yogurt. I mean, yeah, sure. Well, yeah, I mean, if she was still hungry afterwards, oh my God. Yep. Who received a membership? Let's take a look. We got one for Sir Circus Cattle, gifted Ashley Eaton, awesome. Lilith, awesome. Run Emmy, run, awesome. Pony Upify, about time. And Life and Vibe, Woo! Nice. Welcome, guys. Nightbot will put a link in the chat to your welcome video. Please check it out when you get a chance. And it's about 30 seconds long. But it's cute if you haven't seen it yet. And if you are a member and you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. It's just a cute little thing. Yep. Yogurt is filling. It is. Unicorn blow. Yeah. When I work like hard, I tend to, I don't know. When I have a work ethic that just doesn't, it doesn't, I can't be Chantal. I can't. It's not in me. It's not in me to slack, like consciously. It's not. So when I'm working very hard and to the point where I don't want to stop to have lunch, I do bring a yogurt to work just about every day. A non-fat, sugar-free, it's delicious though. Yeah. And yeah, it's actually vanilla flavored. Yeah. And I eat the yogurt and it does hold me over until I can have dinner. It does. So I think you're absolutely right. All that about yogurt. Yes. Yeah. You bring a yogurt and a backup sandwich. Oh, yeah. She looks so sad, Camel Whisper. You guys are definitely picking something up. And it is a bunch of weirdness, isn't it? It's a whole bunch of weirdness about, let me clarify who I am. And yes, I'm Mariam, but I'm changing everything except for my cameo that's going to be Foodie Beauty. If you're doing a rebrand, you have to rebrand everything. You can't just cherry pick. But as someone said earlier in the stream, I haven't verified it, that someone has already taken Everyday Miriam as a cameo name. So, yeah, as long as you don't need a fork. Exactly, little seven, just bring a spoon, you'll be fine. Yep. Definitely something going on with her. Backup sandwiches for all. Yes. She can't change the cameo. She can't? Oh. Interesting. I wonder why. Huh. She looks bored sitting alone in that apartment all the time. Yeah. I don't know. To me, she has the mind of a criminal, says Taliu. She's definitely a schemer. She has a scheming type of mind. Just wanted to say, says Kimmer, our local paper has an in the court section by month. It lists charges and sentences received. I'm wondering if Cornwall has the same. I don't know. I wonder. Is she trying to hide from the Canadian government because she owes taxes and possibly has the potential alibi coming up? She is on a payment plan for the taxes. She is repaying the taxes. I don't think that's an issue at all. Because she does have to repay on her bankruptcy. It was not discharged. And the taxes with the Canadian Revenue Agency, she worked out a payment plan with them. And her AdSense is in Canada. So it's coming into her Canadian bank account. So, and we don't know if it's being garnished, but she does have a payment plan. But it's nothing like the IRS, is my understanding. Like, they're not going to come knock knock with handcuffs if you don't pay. Like, they're very lenient somehow. I don't know. Oh, yeah. She's definitely avoiding her Canadian responsibilities. Do you know if they still have the Foodie Bee handle on YouTube? Yeah, it's woof woof now. Well, it was yesterday. Let's check. I mean, it might have changed again, Things do move a little quickly around here sometimes, don't they? Yeah, let's take a look. Anyone with a valid email and ID can get a cameo. I have one. I'm not on YouTube, TikTok, Insta, Facebook, but I was approved as talent. Really, Ashen Fire. Interesting. Yeah, she thought it was pretty exclusive. Not just anyone can get cameo. You have to have a significant following. They will check. They will check your social media presence. Okay. Well, apparently not. Apparently not anymore. Maybe that was back when they were struggling. They were just taking anybody. Okay. Foodie Beauty. Oh, we want to look at Foodie Bee. I'm just going to look quickly, and if it is different, I'll bring it up on the screen. Foodie Bee is still at... Okay. I'm going to show this. We looked at this literally yesterday. Okay. Yesterday. This is funny. Oh, what just happened there? Oh, what? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's interesting when I sign into a different account, it kind of shows me something different as far as like my search results. I mean, I guess it makes sense. There we go. All right. So the @ Foodie B is her former channel, and she gave it up just like she did Syrian and Canadian, if you remember that. And Billie Eilish scooped that up for herself. So she's basically doing the same thing with Foodie B. She abandoned it so that she could go to Everyday Mariam. Okay, so it's the @ Everyday Mariam. Oh, just chatting, Everyday Mariam. But was she gaming during this, or was this an actual live stream? Foodie Reacts Back was taken too. Yep. And if you haven't yet, okay. So this is Everyday Mariam. It was Foodie B. Okay, so she abandoned that. So someone swooped in and took @ Foodie B, and it's woof woof. Okay. Yesterday, they had like 34 subscribers on Woof Woof. They have 686 subscribers right now. 686. They're almost, if they start publishing videos, they're going to get monetized. Oh my God. And if you haven't looked at the, they totally updated everything on here. Okay. So yesterday, they had like some of the text messages between Kybella and her husband as the banner image. But now it's AI images. Woof woof, #1, I'm pretty. Wow. You were number 8, were you? Oh yeah, you're the one that told me about this. Yeah, Worshniffer and I were chatting about this. Okay. So here's the, videos are being posted. Oh my God. All right. Okay, the description. Okay, if you haven't yet seen this, you'll want to stay for this, okay? If you have already, I apologize. It's probably going to be worth hearing again because it's pretty funny. Okay. Hi, assalamu alaikum. Welcome. I'm a Canadian Muslim revert currently living alone and waiting out my final Kuwait travel visa while my fake Syrian husband searches for a new Kybella. I love food, travel, and cats. Well, I don't love cats enough to take care of them, but they make cute accessories. I'm far from perfect, but I can spin any of my personal choices around to place the blame on anyone but myself. I am grateful for my journey because I've never been held accountable, and I've managed to make it to 40 without ever accepting responsibility for my actions. Now, buy a membership for the privilege of being able to speak to me. But be forewarned that if you say anything I don't like, I will quickly block you. That said, you can always create a new profile to give me more money for another chance to speak to me. That is the true Foodie B. That is the true Foodie B, for sure. It is. It's Rosethorn Reacts. Hey, Rosethorn Reacts. She's in the nest. Awesome. So it looks like there are a couple of shorts here. Okay. There's not many. Oh, wow. This is good. I don't know who's doing this, but you're definitely on the right track here. I don't know who this is. They made a playlist for the new Foodie Beauty fans. And this is a playlist of, other creators, but videos that have documented all of her BS. Pumped Up Kicks. Foodie Beauty claims the essay never happened. She should never have went to the Popo. Apologizes to Nader. Like, they've got a playlist. 13 videos. Let's look how many videos. What are the other videos on here? It's a whole playlist to show people this is who she is. Foodie Beauty getting her groove back in Cuba and gives us an outraging ending. Getting her groove back, part 1. Foodie Beauty finds out what Nader did first time she hears what happened with May. A deleted stream. I'm definitely going to watch this. No, this is on YouTube. Foodie Beauty deleted Yes, I Was There. With the... wow. This is an epic playlist. Whoever has done this, you know what you're doing, and I commend you. You're doing the right thing with this. And this maybe this is why she's panicking. This could be why she's panicking. If this person clearly organized, clearly has been around and knows what needs to be said, when Mr. Snowflake publishes his documentary, they're going to search Foodie B. They're going to come to this and see this playlist with her whole history of her BS. Oh my God. Wow. I would love to know who this is, but you don't have to reveal yourself if it's going to compromise anything. Full breakdown after getting yelled at by Nader. 3-way, my way with Nods and Dee Dee. Oh my God. I don't care if we both go to jail. Check effing mate, right, Santiago? Kisses, Pete's, rages, cries and breaks down over Chef Idiot. All deleted streams in 30 minutes. I paid your rent and you F a gray pussycat. Chantal's deleted 5-hour rage in 30 minutes. Where's the prairie dog? Excellent question. Perfect use for that. Thank you, Poison Petty 4. Two-Faced documentary. Canadian Horror Story. I don't think I've watched that yet for some reason. Let me put a link in the chat for this. You guys, I'm gonna go through and watch. Yeah, this is good. This is good. And this is what people are going to find when he puts out his documentary and they search for her. There's all your new viewers, Chantal. Try to get to 100,000 now. People are going to see who you really are. This is amazing. It is so good. Are you getting the message? Girl World is tired of your BS yet, Foodie? Yeah, have you gotten the message yet? Or do we need to continue? I think probably. Yeah. That's pretty good. Pretty good. And there are some shorts also. Definitely be sure to check out the shorts. Shorts are not a good way to get your channel monetized. I understand if you need to do it, but it's not the path. Try to make some, if you are looking to get monetized, woof woof, whoever you are. And it does look like you have a loftier goal than just monetization, though. Like you want the truth out there. I totally respect that. But try to make some long form content, and I will keep driving traffic to your channel. And all you need is 4,000 watch time hours. You're almost at the 1,000 subs. So, scared shitless. Yes. Oh. They are pumping shorts, but for thousands of views, you literally get pennies. And they're like less than a minute. So it doesn't even count towards your watch time that much anyway. All right, I gotta let my doggy out. Just a sec, please. Just a sec. I'll be right back. Truly. What if it is Kybella? Wouldn't that be amazing? Amazing. She knows the lore. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is amazing. When your back pain is so intense that you have to pour the cat food everywhere. Good. Something about victim, but then you remember the ham-colored hat, pants, and nails. Okay. This was before she was Muslim, you know. She's a tricky little trickster. We're going to continue to have a problem if you keep fibbing. You broke my heart. Oh, I definitely are going to watch these. I think it's about the truth first, says Ems, then the money will come. If it's a certain few creators, they're doing just fine. This has to be the best foodie beauty troll since BBJ. Imagine if it is Kybella. Kybella, if it is you and you need any advice on editing, if you need, you know, just ask me. Just ask me. I'm here for you. I'll help you grow this channel. I put a link in the chat. Sammy Smith. Let me do it again. You don't have to search for it. I put a link right here. I don't make it hard for you. There you go. There's a link. It could be the playlist may suggest who did it based on which creators are included or not. You're so smart. You're so smart. That is a very good point. Yes, because no one knows the content more than a creator of their own channel. Like, I can tell you exactly where certain things are on my channel. You may be very right about that. But some of these channels are like JS, Just Saying, is a long-term archiver of foodie beauty content. So yeah, it is a lot of Just Saying, actually. A couple of barbecue chicken, quite a few barbecue chicken, one garlic bread. They're all Just Saying, except for, and there's one French fried squirrel. So, imagine if it's the unholy trinity dying duck fit. Oh my God. It could be Ms. Maru Kitty. It could be. But like I said, she has been a longtime archiver of Foodie Beauty. So she does have like a lot of history. You know who's also an excellent archiver is Malarkey Meter. She has like Cuba Rage almost in full, basically. Let me get you a link to Malarkey Meter. She has let me use some of her videos to watch. All the videos are Just Saying, except for a couple. Yeah. Malarkey Meter is also an excellent archiver, and I don't think she really gets enough credit for what she does. Actually, you know what? I don't even have to look it up. I have her in my Nightbot. I believe I still have her there. You're going off. Yeah, there you go. Please check out Malarkey Meter, the channel that has generously allowed us to use her video. She let us watch Cuba Rage off of her video, off of her channel. I messaged her on Twitter and got the okay from her, and she just wanted to be credited. Like, you know, very reasonable person. I agree. Malarkey Meter is a great channel. Cuba Rage is going to blow some of her new subs' minds. Watching it in real time was a trip, I'm sure. I can't believe I was watching Cuba Rage live and I turned it off because I was bored. Because all I saw of it was her walking through the resort and in the buffet, going to the buffet with doing a live stream while going through the buffet. And all I could think of was like, wow, you're in a foreign country and you're so zoned out and tuned out that you have to live stream. You're not even looking around at what's around you. You're in a totally different culture and country. And she like loaded up her plate and sat down at a table and just propped up her phone. Okay, Worshnever, have a good night. Propped up her phone and continued to live stream while she was eating. And I was like, this is ridiculous. And I turned it off. And I didn't watch the rest of the Cuba Rage. That's all I saw of it. Yeah. Her lives were endless. Yeah. You saw the rage through Just Saying? Okay. whoever Woof Woof is, at least they're leaving the original creators on for vids and not claiming as their own. Definitely. Yeah. Rose Thorn reacts, I remember when she went to the buffet and they gave her a leftover birthday cake. I didn't see that part. I didn't see that part. Sounds funny though. Yeah, Dank Fupa's working on Cuba Rage. That's right. Yes. You watched most of it with Charlie Gold. That must have been entertaining AF. Oh my God. That's awesome. Wow. No wonder she's panicking then. She's had @Foodie B for quite a while. And that's what's going to come up when people search for her after Mr. Snowflake publishes his documentary on her. All of this lore. I wonder if that's really why she's panicking. Amazing. Amazing. All right. I am going to celebrate the super chats and we'll recognize the memberships gifted. And then I'm going to call it an evening for this Saturday. And if this is where we part ways because you can't stand watching Dice or Plinko, I totally understand. That's why I hold it till the end. And if this is where we part ways, have a great rest of your weekend. I might be on tomorrow, possibly. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Choo Choo, she was literally at the buffet and that was all I saw. And I'm like, this is stupid and boring. Boring. Okay. All right. First up, we haven't done Plinko in a little while. I keep going to Dice. Okay. First up, we have Nancy Jennings. Do you see this as an arc to defy the upcoming Snowflake documentary? To use religion in this way is just not respectful. I think we're coming to some conclusions. Yes, I do. Good night, Joanna.
I love you, Chantal. You loser. Loser.
She is LOSER.
All right, all right. And, okay, we also had... Let's go to the living room. We'll just kind of relax. We also had Leonie Mack has been a member for a month. Dying Duckfit has been a member for a month. Brandon the Trash King has been a member for a month. Mira is now an Owlette. Welcome. Big Turks and Quick Twerks gifted 1, 2, 3 Are You Serious memberships. Thank you. And Sir Circus Cattle gifted 5 Are You Serious memberships. Thank you so much for supporting my channel and helping my channel to grow. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. Truly. Thank you. And that's going to do it for me tonight. I hope you have a great rest of your evening or day, no matter where you are. I may come on tomorrow. I don't know if you guys are watching the Super Bowl. I do not. So if you need some entertainment, I might be here for you. Just possibly might. Okay? I might. Thank you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Okay? Bye.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Alright guys, see you soon and goodbye.